Guys, just wanted to give you an update before we begin our actual video regarding the new model of Qwen. So this website right here, we created less than 48 hours. We added this here in Google Search Console. You can see we are already acquiring some keywords. But again, guys, this is Google. I'm not too confident that this will last in long term, but still we're able to already acquire some keywords here, and you've got impressions. So when we actually search this, for example, this one, when we actually search that on Google, so here we've got the AI result. And if you scroll down, there you go, guys. Look at that. Our site is there. Ranking number 1, 2, 3, 4. Ranking number 4 for this keyword right here. It's pretty impressive for a website less than 48 hours, as long as you do your proper keyword research. So it doesn't matter if it's generated using AI or human written content, they will rank, especially when you have long form article. So if you think this won't last longer, what you can do, these keywords and these pages that started to get ranking. So you can see here, we've got 27 pages ranking. And if you're too concerned about AI contents, what you can do, you can rewrite all these contents that already ranking, that will rank on Google using your own touch. You can hire writers, you can write it yourself, you can modify each paragraph to make it your own, humanize them. So I think that's the way you can go once you started to get some ranking. If you want to see how these websites had been created using AI, you can just check the link in the description below after this video. Well, now let's go ahead to our topic. What I wanted to do is look at this keyword right here, Poem Analyzer. Guys, we can easily create a new app using this new model here in Qwen. As you know, there is a new model called QWQ-32B, which is capable of thinking and reasoning, and I think it's the same version of the Claude 3.7, which has the reasoning functionality and also the deep thinking functionality. So I think it's using the same approach. So what we can do is we can head over and use that. It's free. You just go to the Qwen chat platform and you will be able to access this new model right here. Now, what we want to do is one Poem Analyzer. I think we can easily produce an app. This one related to Poem Analyzer. So they will just base a poem and our app will be able to analyze them. As you can see here, it's got 720 search volume and only 12 keyword difficulty. So if we are able to create a nice application related to Poem Analyzer, I think we are good to go on ranking pretty easy. But I observe, guys, when you are creating a tool, you need to have also at least 20 contents or written articles talking about any topic related to Poem Analyzer so that you will be able to get quick impressions. Because if you just have this single page application, this Poem Analyzer, it may take some time for you to get traction from Google. But if you have at least 20 contents related to Poem Analyzer, which you can produce easily using AI, then it will help you a lot to easily get impressions and traction from Google. So what I'm going to do is we will create this content right here, this application, Poem Analyzer. And if you go to GoDaddy, this exact match domain is actually available. So it's I think it's $12 because I am in AUD, Australian dollar. So it's appearing as 21.97, but I think it's actually just $12. Also, if we go to another registrar, let's say, for example, NameZillow, which I preferred more. So here we're going to search this. And there you go, it's 17.29. I think this domain right here can easily get traction from Google if you can create correctly the type of application that it's looking for. So what we can do is we can use this API of Gemini, because as you know, Gemini will provide you free usage of API for a certain amount of usage. Now, what I'm going to do is copy all this right here. So we will use this as our guide. And we will prompt this new model of Qwen QWQ-32B to create as a Poem Analyzer application. And of course, we will need the AI functionality so that whenever someone pastes the poem in the text box, so the API will actually analyze the poem and will give the result. So that's what we're planning to do. So let's prompt this now. So this is our simple prompt right here. We are asking Qwen to create, of course, an application related to Poem Analyzer and shipping JavaScript so we can run it immediately. And then here we ask the framework to be responsive and well presented. So we will ask Qwen to use Gemini API to analyze the poem entered by any user and provide comprehensive analysis. So we will just paste the guide how to use the Gemini API, and then I think Qwen will be able to analyze that for us and provide us what we are requesting. So let's do that now. Let's enter this prompt. So here it completed our application. Now let's have a look and run this if this is what we requested for. Let's copy this entire application. I thought there would be some platform right here that we can run immediately, just like how DeepSeek provide their platform to run and test the application instantly. But this one, it will just provide us the code. But anyway, that's not a problem. We can go here to QWQ School HTML Try Editor, and we can actually paste the entire application right here. And here, we will need to put our own Gemini API key, which we can easily create from here. So let's create this. So now let's use this API. Now let's go ahead and paste this right here. And let's run this application. There you go. This is the final result. Now, what we just need to do is paste a poem right here. So we will just get some sample poem. So we have here the poem called Lost Quails in an Easter Pastoral. And let's go ahead and copy this entire poem right here. Oh, it's quite long, till here. And let's see what it comes up. Here, let's paste it in our poem analyzer and let's click Analyze Poem. It is having issue with the JavaScript, so I just requested Qwen to convert that into PHP. So we have here our PHP, so it's almost the same. So we copy this, and this W3 School, they also have the PHP tester. So we will be able to paste it right here and use the same API key that we will provide here. So let's just find where we will need to add our API key. So it's there. So again, let's copy this and head over to the PHP tester, replace that with our API key. Now let's click on Run. So again, very similar look, but it's in PHP. Let's go ahead and copy the same poem, and hopefully this will run now. Let's analyze the poem. So there was a minor hiccup that we encountered. So right here, we entered the poem from a famed poem by William Shakespeare, and this program right here that we added, so it provided the analysis right here. We can fix how it appeared, the formatting right here, because I think it appeared as markdown. So we can modify the prompt that it's provided here. As you can see, it's just have the simple prompt right here, give your analysis to this poem. So this one right here, it provided you the analysis of the poem, whatever you are going to post. So you get the idea, guys. So you can actually prompt any type of application as long as you provide the idea. Let's say here, I just provided poem analyzer, and then you go ahead, put GoDaddy or this name silo and see whether you can get the exact match domain. And then you can prompt Qwen using this one right here, QWQ-32B, or any other large language model. Claude, I think Claude is still the best when it comes to doing application right here. So we were just testing this QWQ-32B if it will satisfy our expectation. But as you can see, we prompted 3-4 times to get the required, to get our expected output, and it's not that great from what I can see, but still it's able to make the work complete as long as you have the keyword right here. So again, you can use any large language model platform. I suggest you just use Claude 3.7. I think that's the best so far when it comes to coding. But your job is to find idea on which one to produce the application and then upload that, and make sure you had at least 20 contents related to an application that you're trying to provide. So you can see here, you can do SEO analyzer or website analyzer, things like that. So that's about it, guys. So I hope you get something from this video, and if you're interested to learn more, you can check out my other videos in the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. See you in the next one.